Hey everyone, here's a question you probably never asked out loud. What really happens when you press a key on your keyboard? Yeah, you are just typing away emails, WhatsApp messages, maybe writing your first line of code, and those letters magically appear on your screen. But how does that magic happen? What's going on inside your keyboard computer from the moment your finger touches the key? Today we are pulling back to the certain on the everyday action and diving into beautiful unseen world tech that makes it possible. So let's start with the moment your finger presses a key. Beneath every key is a tiny mechanical or electronic switch. When you press it, that switches completes an electric circuits. It's like turning a flashlight except of lighting up it sends electrical signals into your keyboard's circuitry. That signals is unique to the key you press, either it's an a 5 or even the shift key. If you are using a mechanical keyboard, it might involve physical contact between the metal components. If it's a membrane keyboard, it could be between two thin layers of conducting metal touching each other. Either way, the result is same. A signal gets sent to your computer. Now here it starts to feel like a science fiction. Well, your keyboard does not send the letter A or the number 5 in English. That's our language. It sends information in binary, the native language of all computers. Binary is just two digits, zeros and 1, but in the world of electronics, those zeros and ones is represented at low voltage 0 and high voltage 1. It's a bit like Morse code but with electricity. Think of bits. No signals or a weak signal equals 0. A detectable signal 1. Everything in your computer, every file, song, image and yes, every keystroke is ultimately broken down into combination of these two values. But how do we go from electrical impulses to meaningful characters like hello world? That's where ASCII comes in. It stands for American Standard Code for Information Interchange. Fancy, right? ASCII is basically a bigger lookup keyboard that assigns a unique number to each character on your keyboard. The letter A, that's 65. Lowercase a, that's 97. Exclamation mark, that's 33. And your computer does not stop at the number. It instantly converts that into binary. So for A, your computer says 65, which is binary 01000001. Every single letter, number or symbol goes through this process. Even when you hit the space bar, your computer is processing that as number 32, which is binary 00100000. Yeah, it is fascinating. So yeah, when the space between your words is a data, let's zoom into hardware a bit. Inside every keyboard is a microcontroller, a tiny brain that scans for inputs hundreds of times per second. The moment it detects that a key is pressed, it looks up at the key code and starts sending it as data packets. If you are using USB keyboard, that data travels through a USB cable to your computer operating system. If you are using Bluetooth keyboard, your data is transmitted wirelessly using radio signals. Now your operating system like Windows, Mac OS or Linux receives the input and routes it to the right application. Typing in what? It goes in your document. In a browser, it's land the search or the chat box. What's absolutely mind-blowing is the spread at which it all happens. From the finger press to computer on the screen, we're talking milliseconds. Your brain can't even register the delay. It feels instant, but in the short time, your keyboard has first detect the key press, second translate it to binary signals, third it sends to computer, fourth let the OS decode it, fifth display it to the application, sixth render it visually on the keyboard. I talked like in a minute, but it takes major seconds. That's a 6 major steps completed before if you can blink. So that next time you are typing out a message or writing an essay, remember this. You are not just typing keys. You are commanding an orchestra of electronic software in binary logic. It's like dance happening between your fingertips and the millions of microscopic circuits inside your device. You use it every day. We take it for granted, but behind that keyboard is decades of innovation and engineering brilliance. If you found this fascinating, if your inner Greek just woke up, give this video a thumbs up, share it with your curious friend, and don't forget to subscribe for more behind the screen tech breakdowns. Drop a comments. What's one tech process you use daily but you never really thought of? Let's uncover the unseen world of thoughtful labor. Thank you.